Hi there, here's a quick tutorial to show you how to use your calculator to simulate rolling a single die. We can do that because the outcomes are all equally likely. So first what we have to do is seed the calculator. So I'm going to encourage you to use your student ID number because that's unique to you, and that way you'll get random numbers that are unique to you. I'm just going to use the number 1, 2, 3, 4, let's say, and we need to store this in the random number generator. So whatever number you type there, maybe your student ID number, come down here to the lower left area and you're going to press store. So you get a little arrow on your screen. Then we're going to go to the math button, which is up above below the colored buttons. So math on the left-hand side, press that, and we need to get over to the PRB for probability area. So you can use the arrow keys to the right, or you can arrow key to the left and go over to the probability area. And we want that first option, 1, random. So you can press enter or the number 1 and it brings random up to the screen. So you should have your number, an arrow, and then RAND, and press enter. And it looks like nothing happened, but you have now seeded your calculator so it is unique to you. So now to actually generate, say 10 rolls of the die for that lab 2.2, we go back into that math button and back over to probability. And now instead of using that top random thing, we want to come down to, on my calculator, number 5, rand int. So we want random integers. So you can press the number 5 or just scroll down to number 5 and press enter. And we want to tell the calculator what numbers to choose from. And so rolling a die, we can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to put in the number 1 and then a comma, which is the button above the 7. And then 6. So that's telling the calculator to go take all numbers between 1 and 6. Another comma though, because now I can say how many rolls to do. And so we're going to tell it to do 10 rolls, because that's what you need to do in that lab. And so if you press enter, you get a bunch of numbers coming up, and they're all from 1 to 6. And you can use the arrow keys to kind of get all the way to the end of your list. And so then you could do your tally on your worksheet if you're working on the lab. If you haven't looked at the lab yet, don't know what I'm talking about, that's okay. So you have a list of 10 numbers now. So if you just want to do your tally, you're all set, but maybe we need to get the mean of these 10 numbers also. That's something you have to do on the worksheet. Is for each group of 10 rows, you need the mean, the average of those rows. So you could do it by hand, add up your 10 numbers and divide by 10, or let's put it into this list, into a list, and let the calculator do it. So what we do, we want to store these numbers. If you haven't pressed any other keys yet, go ahead and press that store button again. And that says to take that last answer, that list, and we want to put it into L1, which there's a little 1 above the number 1 key. So we hit second and then 1 to get our L1 to show up. So press enter, and it doesn't look like anything's happened. But if I now go into stat, and then the first option, edit, there are my numbers stored in L1. And then we know how to go stat again and over to the calc menu, one var stats, make sure it's just L1 in the first item, nothing in the second item, because we just want to calculate from that single list. Come on down to calculate and press enter. And that very top number, 3.1 in this case, is my mean of that group of 10 numbers. And then I can do that again and get a different set of numbers. And so on the worksheet for lab 2.2, you're asked to do this 6 times and get 6 different means. All right, hope that helps.